Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Wednesday, July 26th, 2023. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy Hump Day, everyone. It's Fed Day. Today is Fed Day. We get our FOMC statement and interest rate decision later on this afternoon, 1 o'clock p.m. Central Time, 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern. We'll get another FOMC key level as well. The last time we got one of those was here June 14th, a little bit of back and forth around that key level and eventually ran away from it. We're going to get another one here this afternoon, and we'll see how the market responds. So far, it's been a very bullish trending market overall. The last two rotations, remember, this market has really taken a turn for the bullish starting in May, right? May, mid to late May, certain markets started to rally tremendously. And if you look at the last two FOMCs, here's one right there. That's the May 3rd FOMC, and this is the June 14th FOMC. After those came out, you saw an initial pullback here and kind of just a hold. Eventually it rallied. This one here, a little bit of a pullback, hold, and a rally. But the overall continuation to the upside has remained intact as this market remains very bullish. So again, even if we see a little bit of weakness here out of this FOMC, it could still become an opportunity to buy it here ahead of a continuation ahead until proven otherwise. Now, if there's a failure to hold 4,500, that opens up a broader pullback ahead. But right now, this market remains very much in a bullish uptrending structure. We also have a narrow multi-day range. You'll see right here, this is a narrow range over the last 6, 7, 8, 9 sessions. I have it on an 8 here, but if you go back to these 2 days, that is a 9-day narrow range. Today, we can count today, but maybe today is a breakout by the end of the day. So we'll leave it as an 8-day narrow range right now, but you're looking at about 175 points of potential expansion up ahead. So 140 to 180 points of range could be up ahead once we get a breakout from this narrow range. So again, if we see some sort of action to the downside and then there's a rejection there, we could be using that pivot low and then forecasting higher, 140 to 180 points, and that'll give us a great target up ahead. So we'll be keeping an eye on this range. Big time energy being built up here for a move ahead. If we take a look here at the NQ, you'll notice the NQ has already begun a pattern of strength here. This one has fired off another buy signal within this uptrending market. You'll notice a very bullish uptrend here that has been in play. And really what we're looking at is that mod Pima crossover buy signal. It's these signals here, these blue ones here in the trend. When you pull back here, that's the one that gets you going to the upside for the primary wave to come. So that's usually a buy the dip opportunity in the Pima trigger zone. Usually offers a move back to the recent high and then likely through that high. So we could be returning back towards 16K and perhaps beyond that level. Now keep in mind here, we still have Fed coming up here. This thing could continue to build out and trade around, but for an early bullish move here, bulls want to defend this zone right where we are for a shot at a check mark move higher. But again, keep in mind we have Fed coming up later on. We'll see what the directional conviction is at that point. Through the 15,750 level opens up new highs above, so it could be a great squeeze ahead for the NQ. Now we take a look here at crude oil. One thing you'll notice about crude oil here, down 1% here. It has been in a big time up move here. Big time up move, big rejection, staved off some selling here, broke through resistance over here. Narrow 8-day range and a strong breakout. You also have a buy signal right in here. That buy signal is the mod Pima crossover buy signal, the same one from the ES that we just looked at. And now we have this market holding here. This 80.50 level here is the likely next upside target, followed by 83.52 as the edge. That was the high last time here. We dropped all the way back to 64, 20-point drop. We're now making our way all the way back up. So right now, any pullback could be a buying opportunity for 80.50 and 83.50 up above. How deep do we pull back? We'll see. Any failed new low, say a test of 78s or so, could be an opportunity to push this thing back up. So right now, buying the dips in crude oil until proven otherwise as this market returns to 80.50 and 83.50 above. Taking a look here at gold. Gold with a buy signal developing at the moment. Again, this is a daily chart buy signal. Those take the entire day to paint. But overall, holding the 1950 level yesterday on a big reaction and a close beyond the previous session's midpoint. The idea for today, heading into today's market, would be a buy the dip for a continuation back to 1990. So to hold this edge right now, you bounce and you return back to the recent high. So we could be looking at a continuation to the upside up ahead toward 1990. At some point down the road, if this 1950 level fails and we see a break or a stop run, that could open up new lows ahead. So 1950 going to be a big time level down the road to keep an eye on. Lastly, taking a look here at the YM. The YM has had quite a bit of strength here, tremendous movement. This thing's moving very nicely off a few key levels here. It's really the 800 levels, 33.8, 34.8. Down here you have 32.8. Those have been some big time levels, and now we're working our way higher to the next 8 level, which is 35.8. So any pullback here could be a buying opportunity for a continuation toward 35.8 up above. And again, if we're working off those 8 levels, 35.8 would be the next level up above, which is about right here. So any pullback could get us right into that zone, and then through 35.8 gets you to 36.8, which is the previous year's high. So right now, working off those 800 levels at the moment. Nice uptrending market here, very bullish overall. Great breakout through that 34.8 level. So any pullback could be a buying opportunity for a continuation higher. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.